No worries. Sound like you were running from something. I was like, oh shit, is everything okay?
No, I literally like sat down and like, it wasn't a real loud breath, but I was also like right fucking here with my microphone. So
Oh fuck.
I gotta explain. Jesus Christ, I don't care who wins. Just oh, I thought it was still going. I was like, it's been like 4 times. So before we get started, hey, we're back. This is Carlos. I'm sorry, Nick versus Carlos and Yu-Gi-Oh. It's important. Nick versus Carlos and Yu-Gi-Oh. Now Link Evolution. If you're like, hey, this sounds interesting, you should go watch the fucking 30 videos we did in regular Legacy of the Duelist. So we had to start over because our decks did not carry over. One of us has been playing more than the other. So I'm going to trash Carlos for a while. Not that I don't trash him anyway, but it's going to be fun. But also, so this is part of my May... What's a good synonym for madness that begins with M? We're going to decide it right now, Carlos.
Oh, sadness?
What?
With M?
It needs to begin with M, and it's a synonym for madness. Because right now, the best I have is May Malarkey, but that's pretty dumb.
Mental illness.
May mental illness. So I'm going to explain this to you, because this is actually the first video I've recorded that I'm going to plan to release, or one of the first I plan to release of this. So the idea is to help people out during these troubling times, and to get back to recording, and do a little gimmick. I'm going to record 32 videos, not 64, because who has the work ethic? 32 videos, and I'm going to release one each day. There's a couple days where I'll release 2 throughout the month of May. And depending on which video, I'm going to make a bracket, and depending on which videos get the most likes, those videos will carry on to the next round, and I'll make another video in the series. If they don't, we're done, and you can't ask me about it anymore, because I'm like, hey, it lost, it didn't, you can't, sorry, your favorite game sucks. So that's what we're going to do here. I think this will probably be fun. You know, these videos actually, the regular Yu-Gi-Oh videos do better than Digimon does now?
God damn, you're about to become a Yu-Gi-Oh channel.
I know, how wild is that? Or they really don't like Hacker's Memory.
Or you could start doing unpacking.
Start doing what?
Like them, like fucking FIFA when they take out the car.
Oh, I could do that. Can you make sure that that new feature that Discord introduced, whatever it's called, suppression is off? Because that kind of sounds like your voice threshold is a little high. Because you keep cutting out. I don't think it's your internet. I think it's just like that.
How the hell do I turn it off?
I think it defaults to off, so that might be fine. You might have to go into your voice settings. You can go in voice and video and user settings. It'll show automatically determine input sensitivity. Make sure that's not too high. For reference, I have mine at 77. Minus 77, I should say. And I just exited out of Discord. Cool. I'm still in it, but now I can't see it, so we'll just leave it at that.
You have yours at 75. Can you hear me good?
That I put my input sensitivity at minus 77.
Okay.
You might, honestly, if just leave it the way it was. You're probably fine.
Right.
Just
We'll let this rock.
get closer to your microphone. That's all.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out a better way to. Fuck. Let me move that way. So that way.
Let's all reorganize right now.
Let's just make all the noise possible to hear. All the movement noises. All right. Here we go.
May mental illness.
Let's duel, bitch.
What is this? Fusion Gate. What are you planning?
Oh, fuck. I know this is gonna blow up my face.
Oh, immediately. I don't think you even knew what you did.
No, I know what I did. It's but it's using it against like the computer, and so I'm still figuring out like the best method of.
Sure.
But like,
you are definitely cutting out a lot, by the way.
Oh, great.
It's like, as soon as you start trying to say something specifically is when it cuts out. But other than that, you sound fine.
Okay. Maybe. Do I...
No, now it's worse.
Oh my fucking god.
But I can hear "oh my fucking god" perfectly. I can hear your exasperations, but not when you're actually trying to speak.
Okay, maybe if I talk like this, is it fine?
It seems fine.
Okay, maybe I'll just have to.
Now it's cutting out again.
Motherfucker.
I don't know what to tell you, man. Do you
Oh,
want
what
to
the
do you want to
fuck,
pause
Tony?
while you mess with your Discord settings? Because it might just be like it's not picking you up.
Maybe like.
I forget. Do you have a regular microphone? What are you using to record this? Or alternatively, say nothing.
Okay. I'm not recording shit. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
I'm talking. I'm fucking. I'm busting.
you're fine now. Yeah.
Okay. Setting. Okay.
You're on a microphone, right?
Yeah. I'm on the mic, motherfucker.
All right. Well, stay close to it because I think that's part of it. Is that it's not picking you up.
Great. There's like no comfortable way to sit.
This is your problem.
Fucking eyes up. Yeah, I know. We're still waiting to buy the death. So.
All right. Well, if the chat audio is, or if the video audio isn't like that, like mine is, you're going to be cutting out occasionally. So we'll just fucking weather through it, and I'll ask you again to repeat yourself a lot if I don't hear it.
All right, no worries.
All right. What were you saying? Your deck worked against the AI?
Yeah, it was working well, but there was also flubs where, because I don't have most of these cards multiple times, the deck kind of falls apart if exact cards that I need at the right time on part of the cards that shit over
All
here.
right. It's still your turn, by the way.
Yeah, but you have something that's not okay. And all of a sudden I cannot.
Okay.
Whatever.
Now I'll do it.
You're gonna get your ass whooped. You have no idea what's about to happen.
This is Alpha, the Electromagnet Warrior, as opposed to the Magnet Warrior. And I'll use him to summon Alpha, the regular Magnet Warrior. Are you amazed?
I know that this is gonna fuck me up. I just don't know how yet.
Well, so you made it a lot quicker by playing Fusion Gate on the field before you had a fusion. Because I can also use Fusion Gate.
Yeah.
So I fusion summon my Valkyrian, the Magna Warrior, and my Berserkion, the Electromagna Warrior, to summon Empyrean Magnan, the Superconductive Battlebot. 4,000 attack, 4,000 defense.
Oh.
This would not have been possible without you. Thank you, Carlos.
This is not going well for. Actually, not going well for me.
You
Shockingly.
You sure? It seems like it's going well.
Oh. Okay. Oh, and you got another card.
Yeah.
That's good.
Be crazy if I didn't, right? Okay.
All right.
What does this card actually do? This is the first time I've summoned it. Okay, cool.
Completely unrelated question, but for the duel to win the best of 5 series to unlock all the cards in it,
What about them?
like, cause I
Do you have to win to unlock the card? No, but you do have to finish it. So you either have to like end. I think you might have to go through at least 3 if you lose all 3. I don't know. It's a good way to earn some like some like basic cards, but I don't know if it's like the best way to earn cards.
Okay. Oh, great. Come on, Gale Lizard. Send that motherfucker back to the hand. I don't want to deal with that shit.
Actually, once per turn, Empyrean Magnan, the Superconductive Battlebot, negates an effect and destroys it.
Great. Ideal, if you will.
But that's what you're hoping for, right?
Yes, that's exactly what I was looking forward to. Oh, great. I'm down to 1,000 life points in like 3 turns. Ideal.
Well, really, it's only 2, because I've gone twice and you've gone once. So
Alright.
it's your second turn.
Cards.
What are you going to do?
Oh. I did not draw what I needed. Shockingly enough. Oh, what's your card doing?
I'm just getting it out of the way, trying to set up my field.
Oh, okay.
You having a good time?
No. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, we have. This is.
Oh,
That.
you didn't draw what you needed?
No.
Oh, that stinks, man. Hey, I hope
Part of the cards was not with.
I hope for the best for you. I'm just gonna play another polymerization. Just cause I can. Well, because I'm really worried about that face down, so I want to make sure, like, I'm good.
Oh. Oh, great! That's actually what I was looking for. You've fallen from my master trap now.
Was this the card you were trying to fuse?
No, it wasn't. It was what I needed, but I didn't.
Alright, well, I'll just use Empyrean, just in case. Is that good? Okay, cool.
All right. I'm gonna try that deck again.
Yeah, it's a match, so you have to. So how's your week going?
It's been fine. Turns out that like my boss had done, and I had done the work.
Turns out that your boss, and then you cut out.
Turns out that boss was telling me I didn't do a bunch of. I had done all those things.
It's like it knows when you're saying something critical.
Great, I love this. Can you hear me?
I heard, "Can you hear me?" and then it cut out a little bit.
Okay, all right.
So, speak slowly.
Oh, it turns out last week when I texted you that my boss was like, "Hey, you haven't done this shit." Turns out I had done that shit, kind of grossly. I have no idea what was the time. So, I actually checked it. She's like, "Oh, the thing that you did was just all in the wrong spot. Wasn't like I had done it. I've been playing Final Fantasy VII, like everyone else on Twitter, internet.
I've fallen behind a little bit. I haven't played it in like a day or two. What chapter are you up to?
I'm like chapter 11. I just did the Colosseum part.
I think you're on chapter 10 because 11's after that, and I'm on 11.
Oh, okay.
We gotta be very froggy with. I don't know when this video is gonna go up. We gotta be froggy with spoilers, so let's be careful.
During the fusion monster, your extra deck can send the fusion materials to summon from your main deck to the graveyard.
Are you asking what fusion does? Because I can just tell you. Like I don't.
I'm reading.
I don't have to hide anything from you.
I know. I'm just gonna activate my trap card. It's not gonna do anything now.
The effective trap card that triggers one face of dragon. Oh yeah. I mean, thanks.
I tried to create a dragon deck, and it's pretty well.
Wow, my favorite dragon, Armored Bee.
I don't have that many dragons in and of itself, so I was like, I need to fill up this deck with other cards that I can kind of do.
You gotta buy more Kaiba packs.
Yeah, I spent.
What the fuck is up? Is it your connection? Is it mine? Like, for some reason, like, can't hear anything.
It's gonna activate the effect.
Where did you even find this card? I know this was like one of your favorite cards last time too.
And I will always summon him. He is my trademark card, if you will.
8 iron.
Alright.
Alright, let's go with...
Oh.
That was my phone.
You just flip some shit ton of points, so I know things are not going to go well for me.
I just what?
You flipped over a card with a lot of stars on it, so I know.
So Future Fusion, you play it one turn, and then the next turn, it'll be like, what card do you want to summon? And then you pick that card, and it'll throw those monsters from your deck to the graveyard, and then the turn after that, it'll special summon it to the field.
Oh, and you just gave up Valkyrie and the Magna Warrior.
Unlike you,
like that was
I have more than one copy of that card, so I'm not that worried.
Oh,
yeah.
This is like this is actually the idea right now.
Yeah, you're the underdog. You have to win, right?
That's how this whole thing works. All right, what are you? Can you hurry up and just do your fucking...
I'm trying, but I'm also trying to listen to you. And it's hard, because your shit keeps kicking out. Just keep cucking out.
Cucking out. Nah.
I know what I said.
Oh. What are these two spots next to in the middle of the field?
So that's where Link Summon monsters go. Link Summon you should actually look into, because it's pretty easy. It'll literally be like 2+ monsters. So, like, you can do it with anything. If you want to learn how they work, do the story battles for V-Rains and just use the decks they have. It'll actually teach you how to use them pretty well.
Alright.
I've actually been watching the V-Rains anime. It's not terrible.
Is it the one with what you were telling me about, the VR shit?
Yeah.
Oh, this motherfucker's back.
Yeah. Yes, he's
Doesn't
back.
he have better shit to do?
All his friends are here. What do you mean?
Oh, God.
Let's see. What does this do? 3. So with your hand. No. Turn all monsters using. God. I have to.
Why is the such a useless fusion card?
Why is what?
The flaming useless fusion.
The Flaming Swordsman? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Like Joey, like his favorite card.
Oh, also how he plays it without fusing it?
Yeah.
He's never once fused it? Yeah. It's weird, and it's not something they ever really rectified. Like, there's a couple other Flame Swordsman type cards, but there's not like a straight up like Flame Swordsman, and that's like basically what that card should be. And it's weird, and nobody talks about it. Alright. Ooh,
Okay.
you hate to see it, folks.
Self.
Hope I what? Hope I'm proud of myself? I am. I'm winning.
Oh, God.
Have you just tried winning? Listen, how long did I give you to prepare for this?
20.
Say 24 hours? Because you and I both know that's not true.
Very true, because I did not know.
I gave you at least 48.
Nice.
Because I canceled once.
Oh, yeah. Alright, come on, motherfucker. That's not gonna work out for me.
Just activate a spell or trap.
I know this isn't gonna work, but fuck it.
Actually, that will work. Ooh, that will work, and I wish it wouldn't. Okay, well, this sucks.
Oh, wait.
Now, let's see.
No, aren't you gonna...
Will he do this correctly? No. No, he will not. Go ahead. Take this win. You lost.
What was I... What? To what? Take... Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. I mean, either way I was gonna lose.
The other option, which I would have recommended, would be that you just attack Empyreon and just slam them into each other. That still wouldn't have worked out, because then I'd get to special summon a monster, but you know, it's still...
I lose Copycat.
Yeah, but that you lost Copycat anyway.
Got one hit. And you can't take that
I can,
away.
and I will. What card did you play face down? Stop defense. What the fuck is that in your deck for? Real quick, I'll show you how to link something works. So it's literally just like a lot of them have like a fuck ton of effects and shit. This one's like the basic beginner one. It's Gaia Saber, the fucking whatever, but it's Gaia. So they don't have defense points because you can't put them in defense mode. And look, you see the description just says 2+ monsters.
Yeah,
that's it. Just combine 3 monsters, and you get Gaia Saber, the Lightning Shadow.
oh, that's simple.
Yeah, it's actually, I think it's simpler than the last couple mechanics have been. Like
It's more streamlined than all the other fucking special summon.
Well, I think
cards.
XYZ summons aren't too hard, and Synchro have a hard learning curve, but I think they're pretty easy. Pendulum summons still confuse me.
I'm gonna do a ranked match.
No, I don't recommend that. Let's see. Let's do this is not. This is mean. Let's do it. So yeah. How's quarantine going? When's the last time you left the house? When?
Yesterday to go look at the truck's license and registration.
Interesting. Wait, what truck?
I still have my dad's truck here.
You have it in New York?
Yeah.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've had it since moving day.
And are you gonna give it back eventually?
He thinks so.
That's just alright. That's theft. Did you get your government fund bucks?
Yeah, I did today, but I still can't use them, so.
Why? Saving still?
I mean, yeah.
I'm not looking down on it. I'm like, it's the boring answer, but it's the correct answer.
It's just like, if things were different, because right now the economy household, like I would have been like, cool, I'm gonna use this 1200 fucking gaming PC, get that out of the way, and just like live. But because of the whole fucking economy, cool, I'm just gonna sit on this until she gets her job back.
Because the way my job is set. Because the way my bank account is set up.
Exactly, and I'm just, it's like annoying to be an adult. Shit's fucking trash.
It is. Like, honestly, I want nothing more than just blow this fucking money that I'm like, no, I need a good stockpile, and also I should really work on paying these credit cards off. When it comes to student loans, I'm like, nah, either I'll pay them for the rest of my life or they'll be canceled. There's no in between.
I mean, but I was still thinking about, like, I'll have my income, like, I could make some serious headway. So whose game purpose?
I can barely make out your words now.
Well, I was using an accent.
Okay,
So
that must have been it. Your mic is racist. Is your internet connection bad there?
I don't know. Sometimes it's really good, and then sometimes it's not clear at all.
Mine's not terrific. Like, it's a little spotty sometimes, but not, like, consistently like this.
Well, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Do you like my friend? That was,
Can you hear me now?
yeah. Do you like my
Okay.
friend? That was a little easier than it should have been to summon him, right?
Oh.
So, yeah. I'm gonna level with you right now. You're about to make a really big mistake. And that's all the warning I'm gonna give you.
Oh no.
Oh, no, you didn't do it. Okay. No, that's the good thing. If you had used his effect...
I saw that. I knew what the effect was.
Let me let you know what his effect is, and you try and figure out if this game is bust as hell now. So, you need 4 Ancient Gear Monsters to summon him. He's unaffected by spell and traps. Your opponent cannot activate their effects during the battle phase. Oh no, so yeah, and then If it attacks a defense position monster, it pierces damage, and it can attack every monster you control once.
What the fuck?
And I got it out in my second turn. This game is broken now.
Yeah, and it's unaffected by trap cards, so I'm just like, cool. That's...
There are two ways to beat it. You have to use a monster effect, or you have to outstrength it.
Yeah, that's...
Which is wild.
I literally do not have a single monster that can go even like toe-to-toe with it.
I thought your grandfather's deck had no bad cards.
Oh my god, I'm about to start using story decks just to be like, well, let me see what this does.
Honestly, you can don't use story decks in the original Yu-Gi-Oh, but it won't hurt to use them in the other campaigns, because do what I do, which is use the story deck once. If it sucks, then just use a regular deck. But it'll teach you how a lot of cards work.
I'm just gonna activate this effect, see if anything happens. I know.
Kuna with chain.
And nothing happened.
Good luck. You know how busted this card is? Something I learned recently.
Oh, I lost.
I learned that that card can attack through shields or through Swords of Revealing Light.
Oh.
Because it's not affected by spells. I'm like, that's great. I've never felt more empowered than attacking through that.
Yo, fuck that card.
I have 3 of them in my deck.
Oh yeah, sorry, I just tapped into the number wang chat for a quick second. Mm-hmm. Did you see how fucked up WWE is?
No, but so my roommate was following this a little bit. Can you explain it like you're Carlos for me?
Okay.
Also, you're not cutting out anymore.
Okay, good, because I changed like to the higher Wi-Fi setting.
That might have been it.
So, WWE, right? Coronavirus, you can't have large gatherings anymore.
Right. That makes sense. That tracks.
So they have a performance center where they host NXT, which is like their developmental program. So they decided, okay.
It's like what Tough Enough used to be, right?
Yes. So they're like, cool, we can't have regular WrestleMania. So instead, we're going to just shoot every episode of Raw and SmackDown and WrestleMania at the Performance Center with a couple exceptions. So it was just like, cool, it's just going to be we're just going to have only the people who need to be at WrestleMania who need to like wrestle that day be in the thing, right? And Florida hadn't done a state of emergency yet. So it's still like, cool, maybe Florida's not that bad. Granted, we now know Florida's shit. What happened next?
What happened was...
So Mania goes off, and Mania was like legitimately a really good show. The problem is, they tried to do like 8 different they tried to stack up shows for the next couple of months, but instead, they decided not to do that. Instead, they're going to still do it live, like fucking idiots. Turns out, like, you can't do that because Florida goes into a state of emergency, so non-essential businesses are closed. Linda McMahon, who's a cabinet member of Donald Trump, she makes an $18 million donation to his super PAC, so that the Florida governor then changes WWE's business listing to an essential business. And then the reasoning behind it is, because we're starved for content. Since we don't have sports, we need something to look forward to.
What the fuck? I didn't know this part.
Yeah, and then today they laid off like a shit ton of people.
Like what? I don't. Oh.
Like,
so here's the part that I knew about, which maybe you're gonna get to. Are those wrestlers in healthy fighting condition?
Okay, so Roman Reigns, he had to pull out of WrestleMania because he recently beat the fuck out of cancer. Congratulations, Romans. It was like, I'm not risking my life for this shit, as he shouldn't.
It ain't worth it.
But one of the employees at WWE tested positive for the coronavirus, and they're like, "Nah, we're still going to do this shit." And Vince McMahon this week got named on the committee to figure out how to reopen the country with him, Dana White, the NBA and the NFL commissioner, and a bunch of other super rich people who I'm like, they're not that intelligent. And I'm like, oh yeah. Also, did you know anything about what the UFC tried to do?
They tried to buy an island to do this, right?
Yes, they tried to buy a fucking island into a fighter's island and still not give anyone fucking health insurance. And their whole thing was just like, yeah, we're going to have fights on the fucking island. Until literally there was like, no, dog, you can't do that. None of the fighters are in shape. This is going to go terribly.
It's a terrible idea.
These whack jobs are like...
So that's what I'm wondering. Is like, how much money are they starting to lose where they're like going insane?
Like, at this point, the thing that doesn't make sense to me with WWE, right? In my mind, WrestleMania, you don't show that on the WWE network. Instead, if I was Vince McMahon, I show that shit on ESPN, because I know ESPN doesn't have shit for content, so it's just like, cool, we'll plug the network on, and then with the regular fucking TV shows, I would show the documentaries that they already have, or show any of the back catalogs. Like, cool, you can watch more of this content if you want on the WWE network, because they literally have shit all the way back to the 60s. So I'm like, why show old records? Or like you don't have to risk anybody's lives. You can still make your TV fucking contract shit and show stuff that people haven't ever seen before.
I mean,
but like, what the...
do I have to tell you it's because they don't care about people?
I know that, but at the same time, I'm like, there are other ways to do this that, like, you can cut down on the dangerous aspect. But it's whatever. They're like, fuck it, we're gonna do this no matter what. And the wrestlers, I'm like, why aren't y'all like this? This would be the one. There have been rumors of a wrestling union in times past, and Hulk Hogan was like, "I'm gonna snitch on all y'all fucks." I'm like, why haven't they unionized yet? Like, at this point, dog, they're literally. If you get fired from the WWE, where the fuck are you gonna work? You can't work for any other wrestling company because no one else can do a fucking show, and no one else has like everyone else. I'm like, yes, I understand they don't have the back funds because WWE is a monopoly, but they're still like, you know what?
AEW trying to make headway?
Yeah, but even them are laid off a bunch of people because it's like they don't have that much money in cash. It's just like, at this point, it is what it is.
I heard. So I heard it was what, The Miz had corona.
That's unconfirmed.
Gotcha.
We just know somebody got the Rona.
Because there were definitely people who, like, straight up, like, were sick, and they were like, hey, we don't want to, endanger these people, and they were sort of just like, eh. That was their reaction.
I mean, it's just like...
They don't care about human lives.
I get that, because this man did have
Hold on. Rephrase that.
No. I'm going to continue. Through the Vince McMahon logic, I'm like, yeah, I get his crazy logic, because in his mind, he literally, someone died. I remember when Owen Hart died, and they still had the rest of the pay-per-view go on like nothing else happened. Like, yeah, this nigga dead, but like, we still got a show to film. And I'm like, yeah, he's shown in the past he does not give a fuck about anyone but the bottom line. But I'm like, why? Like, why aren't you trying to pivot this as more of like, we can fill up all the airtime with our network. People just need to subscribe to the network. But hey, I guess like...
Well, we all know that Vince McMahon is a millionaire who should be a billionaire. He has, like, enough to make it. He just, continues to make stupid decisions.
Hey, that worked!
Yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna draw a card now. I can now set it to the field.
Oh, great.
Do you like this card, by the way, this fusion? It's literally called the Dark Magicians, and it's Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl.
Yeah, I wish I had higher attack points.
You wish you did or that it did?
It did.
Yeah. Well, so it can be fusioned with any Dark Magician or Dark Magician girl and then any spellcaster. So it's got some pretty lax like requirements. So I think that's what
I have yet to get a single beneficial drop where things are like, oh, this is about to work out for me for one. Like there has not been one time where I've drawn one card that I was like, I can use this. I can win.
I can see it. The code.
Like we just out here setting cards up and being like, you know what? Fuck me now.
I fully expect that when we do this next week, it's going to be a lot more beneficial.
Challenge.
You're going to be like, yeah, I came prepared now. I'm like, oh shit.
They literally fired one guy via text message.
This is my favorite new card. If it's the card I think it is, it is. Cool. So, this card is any 5 magicians. Any 5 spellcasters.
Oh, great.
You know how there's a 5-headed dragon, which is any 5 dragons? This is like a much better version of that. And it's called Cunt Magician. No, it's called it's called Quintet Magician. I just call it Cunt Magician, and you'll see why.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'll activate its effect. Just destroys all the cards in your field.
Oh, great. It's not like it's overpowered enough.
It's literally like... oh no, if this card is fusion summon using 5 spellcasters with different names, you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls. And then you just swing for 4,500 attack.
Great, great.
Have you noticed that every single card I've used has had a 4,000 plus attack monster? No, this game's definitely still fair and balanced, for sure.
Yeah, it's like, what's wrong?
Yeah, I don't see any issues here. Let's see. I've got... This one you might be able to... Or no, let's stomp you one more time, then we'll see. I don't want to give you a fighting chance yet. I haven't finished beating the hope out of you.
Thank you.
This is your hero origin story. Also, do you see what the invite says for this? It's not, would you like to play a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, Link Evolution TM. It says, it's time to duel. Which is actually
I kind of like that.
Yeah, that's good. I wish more games did that. I feel like I can never get out of my head how you used to be like, Nick, or Wrath of Zalis invited you to play Mass Effect 3 TM.
Trademark, sir. There's a trademark. I was actually, one thing that annoys me, particularly about this Yu-Gi-Oh game, is that it's only on Windows, and I'm like, there's nobody who's like, oh, let's make this for the Mac.
Oh,
why
wait,
everyone hate
on
Mac?
PC? It's only on Mac?
No, it's only on PC.
I'm sorry, yeah. That's weird.
What? Yeah, and I was just like, what the hell? Like, there's not one person who's like, oh, we can set that. Set that as well. And I'm going to tell you to fuck me.
At least it's consensual. I play Elemental Hero Solid Soldier. When Solid Soldier is summoned to the field, I can special summon one other level 4 lower monster from my hand to the field. And I summon Elemental Hero Blazeman. When Blazeman is summoned, I can add a polymerization from my deck to my hand.
Oh, you fucking neo-Nazi.
And then I link summon Extra Hero Infernal Devicer.
What the fuck is this bullshit? Okay.
I don't know, he's alright. But he packs a punch. I activate his effect. I can target one fusion monster in my extra deck.
Oh, of course.
And bring the two fusion materials to my hand.
You're gonna do some bullshit right now, aren't you?
I then use the polymerization that I added earlier.
I hate you. All right, you fuse the two monsters.
But
Avian
I'm not.
and Burstinax.
But I fuse them to summon a new hero. Elemental Hero Sunrise.
Oh my god.
When Sunrise is special summoned, I can add one Miracle Fusion from my deck to my hand.
Alright.
I activate Miracle Fusion. This lets me fusion summon a monster from my graveyard. I use the Burstinatrix and Avian I just sent there. I'm sorry, I'm laughing so hard.
You're like, you've got. Okay, that one's got
To
zero.
summon Elemental Hero Grand Merge. He gains the attack of the monsters that he was used to summon. Or the levels of the monster, something like that. I don't know, it is.
Okay.
Equal to combined levels, okay. Alright.
If I destroy one of them, do they all go bye-bye?
No.
Okay.
Red Eye's Baby Dragon. Oh, that's cute.
Red Eye Baby.
When Grand Merge destroys a monster, I can tribute it. And fusion summon any monster from my extra deck with ignoring the summoning cost. I'll let you do your thing first.
Alright, I'm just gonna bring Red Eye's Archfiend to the light.
That's a good one. That's basically Summon Skull if it was a Red Eyes. I fusion summon Elemental Hero Cosmo Neos.
Are you fucking kidding me? I finally summoned a strong monster. And yeah, here's another 4,000 fucker.
If this card is special summoned from the extra deck, you can activate this effect. For the rest of this turn, your opponent cannot activate cards. Also, cards your opponent controls cannot activate their effects. Your opponent cannot activate cards in response to this.
What the fuck? What the flying fuck?
No,
Alright.
oh, can I not attack with it? Oh,
Ha-ha!
interesting. I don't know why.
Shit.
Also, if another hero attacks, I can activate Elemental Hero Sunrise's other ability. He can destroy one card on the field once per turn.
I missed all of that.
It's okay. I'm gonna level with you.
I needed a card.
I'm gonna level with you. This is gonna backfire for me kind of hard. Oh, I can attack. Okay. Oh, that's right. I can't attack with monsters who have a lower level than me, but I can attack directly.
Oh. Good for you.
Thank you. I fusion someone one more time.
Oh my fucking god.
And I'm gonna summon an old favorite. I summon Elemental Hero Adoration. Or, I'm sorry, Vision Hero Adoration. This deck has gotten really fucking good at one-turn KOing, and the fact that you summon another monster really threw me off.
Oh yeah, clearly. I see that it threw you off.
Whew. Alright, what are you gonna do? Were you so happy that you got a monster out there too?
I was like, okay, got the onslaught a little bit.
I just blew right past it. Your move. Yu-Gi-Oh?
There's nothing in here that's actually gonna save my life, so.
I mean, you could probably still get my my Infernal Devicer, which is something. That's a small victory.
What the hell does that do? No, I don't. I didn't get that because you get that.
It genuinely doesn't do anything. Oh, I think it might activate Sunrise's effect. Let me just. I'll give you a win. I'll want to activate it.
Get that one attack.
I'm not gonna activate.
Guarantee it.
But I will do this.
Oh, you fuck.
It's like as if all of that wasn't enough. You know what my other card was face down?
What?
Mirror Force. It's like...
well, fucking course.
Oh, I was telling you this. They make like Mirror Force out to be a really, really fucking powerful card in the new show, and I was like, good. Yugi just fucking whips it out and acts like it's nothing. That card just devastates people.
Something that's darkly funny, WWE put out a statement 4 days ago and said, like, one thing we're committed to is putting smiles on people's faces. And then 3 days later, everyone's fucking fired. Y'all need to get jobs somewhere else. I don't know who the fuck y'all are.
So, we have a couple, people that we contract to answer tickets because we just get so much volume. And we have a couple different vendors. One of them we were gonna fire. But they were literally like, it's the middle of a pandemic, we can't fire them, which surprised me. And so they were like, we're gonna keep them on until this blows over within reason. I was like, oh, okay, we are gonna fire them, just not immediately. Okay.
Have you watched anything good during this pandemic?
You know what I started getting into? Well, first of all, I watched the entire season 1 of Code Geass over the weekend in like a day. Or 2 days, and I forgot how good that show is, and it's better now that I'm an adult and understand geopolitics better. So it surprised me how much more I enjoyed it.
Oh, you're ready to get fucked. I got you now.
Also, I started watching Gintama.
What the hell is that?
So Gintama was also out in Shonen Jump. It was like it's like kind of a parody anime, but not really, if that makes sense. It's parody, but you don't really need to know that much. Like, you would know enough about anime and manga to get the parody. But also, it goes back and forth between that and being like a really good, super serious, just TV show. And it's kind of weird how it switches back and forth so easily. But I'm honestly really enjoying it. Like, it's really funny. Like episode 7, they hadn't shown the main character for 11 minutes. I know that because he turns to a guy and he goes, he's like, forget about what they're talking about. Why the hell are we just getting this? I'm Gin. It's called Gintama. And then they're like, we haven't even played the theme song yet. And then they played the full theme song after that. It's got real big energy and I like it.
My God. Can you play a deck that does not get two hands? You get a $3,000 a 3,000 point monster.
It could be 4,000.
Oh.
Don't you feel better now?
Oh, thank you. My God, this is what I get for not putting the fucking black hole magic card.
Oh, even that wouldn't save you.
I know, but it's the thought that counts.
Does it though? I can't attack you on your first turn, so you got that.
Activate this card, motherfucker. Now tell me what you're gonna do.
Oh shit. No one's ever played it before. What will he do?
No whammy, no whammy. Fuck you! Get that motherfucker out of here! Ain't nobody give a fuck about him.
Interesting.
Yeah, motherfucker.
That is a pretty decent counter for this.
Suck my dick from the back! I'm back in this bitch. I'm in the lead. Nothing can go wrong.
I don't think that'll help me.
Yeah, motherfucker. What you think now? You sucking dick. That's what you think now.
Oh, wait, no, okay, I'm fine.
Oh, fuck me. Something that's really darkly exciting about being an adult. I got really hyped to get my coffee grinder today. I've been hand grinding my coffee for a week.
Is that darkly exciting?
Yeah, it's just my life that I'm excited to get a coffee grinder.
A little bit.
Alright. Let's summon Armored Bee, bitch. And I'm gonna activate the effect of Armored Bee to half your fucking attack points because you's a little bitch. And I'm gonna attack with the Armored Bee. And then I'm gonna attack you fucking directly. Why aren't you died? Why aren't you died?
Oh, What?
Sir?
Oh, he can't be destroyed by battle.
Oh.
Or by card effects.
Of course. Why do I try?
That's a great question.
You know?
Also, here's his other effects. He basically flexes, and any card smaller than him he destroys, and gets 200 attack points for each one he does.
Oh, thank the fucking Lord that I did not play another monster.
So I'll just wait. I'll wait it out. And the longer it takes you to not play a monster, the more cards I draw.
Oh fuck, I don't have the card.
I only need one card. I have so many that'll work, and I only need one.
I'm just gonna keep on nipping away.
I'll let you have your hope for now.
If I have one card, I think I have this in the bizzag. Fuck. That doesn't feel good.
Oh, is it already over? Oh, man. You hate to see it.
Did my window close?
I activate Evil Hero Adjusted Gold's effects, and I add one card from my deck to my hand. That specifically mentions Dark Fusion. I activate Dark Calling. I can fusion summon a monster using materials from my hand or my grave. I use the Berserkion, the Electromagnet Warrior, and the Evil Hero Malicious Fiend you destroyed.
Do you remember in season 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where, like, when Yugi's fighting the dude, the water dude, he's
Mako?
like, oh yeah, my monsters can't attack your guys in the water because they don't know where they are. And I'm like, what the fuck bullshit is this, Nick?
What?
Why does he have so many attacks?
Evil Hero Dark Gaia gains the attack points of the monsters used to fusion summon him.
Get the fuck out of here. Just get the fuck out of here. I finally started doing well with Copycat. And it all just went tits up.
Now, for Evil Hero Infernal Gainer's effect. You may have noticed him disappear from the battlefield and reappear. During your main phase, you can banish this card from the field, then target one fiend monster you control. That target can make a second attack. Did you really?
No, what happened? No. Honestly, what happened? I felt like a dumbass. So my dumbass is like, I'm tapping my foot, and I'm like, I find a button on the floor. I'm like, oh, I wonder what this button does. And so I press it, then it turns off the TV and everything, and I'm like, oh.
I heard the PS4 turn off, but it didn't click until after. You didn't want to stick around for the finishing act?
No, I was just like, this is good.
Was I playing the villain well enough?
Yeah, full on.
Came a little more naturally than it should have.
Oh, I saw that you bought Star Wars.
Yeah, I was honestly gonna keep that a secret from you and just like reveal it casually, and then you'd be like, "What? When?"
I literally, had I not gone on to download Yu-Gi-Oh, I wouldn't have looked.
Yeah.
But when I log onto your profile, I sort by most recently purchased because that's usually when you tell me to download shit.
Same. Did you add it? Did you start downloading that too?
Yeah.
Naturally. Yeah, I think the other games I want to get, neither of these matter to you though, is I want to get Persona 5 Royal, and I want to get One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, and I have the government money to do that now, but I'm also like, they'll go on sale. I have enough games like I need to play immediately, like...
The Xbox One X is on sale now for $300, and I was like, ooh.
Nah. Still not worth. I mean, unless I guess maybe if you did that and Game Pass.
I mean that and like raiding. Well, I can't even. You can't even go to GameStop anymore to go like raid their fucking Xbox 360 games. So like, there's really no purpose.
Well, Game Pass has a bunch of 360 games on it too.
Yeah, that's true. But
Honestly,
I mean,
Game Pass looks like it's better than PS Now, but that's because they have to make it better than PS Now.
I mean, we'll see.
Like they put modern like games that just came out on that.
When the new Xbox comes out and that thing drops down another $100, then I'll probably pick it up.
Maybe. I think I might just get Game Pass. Again, a Game Pass sub that I'll let you use, but it'll have to be on my account. But I don't think you care about that.
I don't.
But I might just use it on like my PC.
When I finally figure out this whole PC thing.
All right, well that's it. Hey guys, if you like the video and you want to see more of these videos, I'm gonna say this once. It's just gonna be once every video for this month. Smash that fucking like button.
And Pornhub is now free for 14 days.
That way I know that you guys like it. Pornhub was already free for 7 days. This is a marketing campaign trick.
I know, and I'm gonna fall for it every time.
But yeah, if you guys like these videos, you want to see more of them, hit the like button. That's how I'll know. We'll see you from there. All right.
All right. Smell you later.